All right, hi folks. This is Larry Mussolino. I wanted to record a short video here to help you get started with the first pivot table chart for the Titanic project because a few students were having some trouble. So here's a course announcement that is the step-by-step instructions. All right, let's go ahead and try to follow these step-by-step instructions. Let me bring over the Excel spreadsheet for the Titanic project, and let me try to put this side by side. So I'll put this side by side here, and we'll try to follow these instructions. Okay, so um, I'm going to step one here. It says open the Excel spreadsheet and click on the Organize Visualize Dataset tab at the bottom. So here it is. I'm clicking on that tab. Okay, let me scroll over and scroll up. All right, now you should have selected a random sample of 500 rows. And if you notice, um, the first two rows here are headers. So if I scroll down, you're going to notice the data goes down to row 502. So notice here the row is 502. So again, there's 500 rows of data, but then those two rows of header information. All right, so let me go back up here, and I'm going to follow the step-by-step instructions. We want to create this first pivot chart, pivot table and chart, to understand about gender and survival rate. All right, so it says here you should have 500 rows of data. We do. Click your mouse in cell G9. So here is G9. I'm clicking my mouse in cell G9. Click on Insert on the top menu, and then click on the drop down associated with Pivot Chart. All right, so let me do that. I'm going to come up here, top menu, Insert, and I'm coming over here to this drop down on Pivot Chart, and I'm going to select Pivot Chart and Pivot Table right here. Okay, got it. Now it's asking me to select a range of data. And notice here it says you should select A2 to E502. So let me do that. I'm going to select E2. So E2 is right here, and I'm going to go all the way down to E502. Now you could just type this into that text box, but I'm just going to scroll and select the data with my mouse. Going all the way down here, and there it is. Good. Okay. Now, it says click the button for the existing worksheet and enter G9 here. Well, it's already selected because that's where I click my mouse. So step 6 is done. I'm going to step 7 here. It says click OK. I'll click OK. All right, so Excel is ready to create this pivot table and pivot chart. All right, let me keep going. It says under the pivot chart fields, click the checkbox for survived and gender. So here I'm going survived and gender. Okay, so I just did step 8. Let me go to step 9. Step 9 says using your mouse, drag the field survived to the legend section. So here's survived. I'm dragging it to this legend section here, and I'm going to drop it there. Okay, so notice we have the survival status showing up here. Let me go to the next. Step 10. Using your mouse, drag the field gender to the axis section. So here's gender. I'm dragging it down to the axis. There it is. Okay. Let me keep going. It says in the values box, you will see the sum of survived. Yep, here it is down here in the lower right corner. It says click on the drop down arrow under sum of survived. It says go to the value field settings and select count. So it says click on count, then click on OK. So I'm going to click here, count, OK. And there's the chart that I'm looking for. So I'm really done. So let me scroll back up. Here's the chart. Whoops. Here's the chart I'm looking for. And I'll carry that up with me. And then let me scroll up. Here's the table that I'm looking for. So this is the completed table. It's got a row for female, a row for male. Notice there are columns for the survived count, 0 or 1. And notice the grand total is 500. So your grand total should match 500. Okay. So I followed these step-by-step instructions here. This is a course announcement. And that generates the first pivot table. Okay. You'll be doing something similar for the other pivot tables. And then let me show you one other item is if you go here under instructions, if I scroll down, this was the screenshot of what we just did to create the pivot table. And notice it's kind of showing you exactly what to click on here. But if I scroll down more, it's showing you how to do the descriptive statistics portion of the project. And so it says you go here to data, then you click over here, data analysis. And then from this menu, you click descriptive statistics. Then you just select the data you want to analyze, and Excel will automatically generate that descriptive statistics table for you. Okay. All right. I hope this is helpful as you are working in the Titanic project.